Yo, welcome back, everybody, to my exclusive list. If you have no idea who I am or why you're watching this video, my name is Zach Kravitz. I'm a filmmaker, photographer, entrepreneur, and you probably downloaded my free custom LUTs that I give away, and it puts you on this list. But don't go away. This is a good list to be on, I promise, because what we do here is every week I think of anything filmmaking, photography related, how to turn this into a full-time job, anything that I can think of for the week. I send a personalized video directly to you once a week. Last week we skipped, and I can't remember why, but there was definitely a good reason for it. I can't remember right now. But this week we are back, and there's a couple of things that I want to talk about. First thing I want to talk about is celebrating our wins. And what I want to do is I want to start shouting you out every single week before we start the video. I want to make a shout out and shout out one of your wins. And the best way to do that is to send me a DM on Instagram at Zach Kravitz. Just say, hey, Zach, I'm on your list. This is the win that I had. I'm super excited about it, blah, blah, blah. Don't be afraid to celebrate your wins. This has been like a total game changer piece of advice that has helped me tremendously. And something that I still continue to work on, because what happens is as we go through life and go through our journey trying to accomplish like our big end goal, we don't celebrate the little wins that we have throughout the journey. And what happens is we just it just doesn't become fun anymore. We need to teach our subconscious mind that whenever something good happens, it's really good and we need to keep doing it. And so when you celebrate those wins, you're kind of telling your subconscious mind, like, I want more of this. And it should be all of your wins, even the really small ones. Like if you crush that day, you crush your to-do list, you need to celebrate. Go out and I don't know, it doesn't have to be like a crazy party, but you should jump up and just go nuts. Doing that stuff alone has totally changed my life. So what I want to do for you is I want to start shouting you guys out and start shouting the wins that you guys have. So first one that I want to do here, a guy named Sam Snowden, he DM'd me on Instagram and said, Zach, still finishing up some modules from the Creator's Blueprint, which is one of my courses that teaches you how to turn this into a full-time career. So he's one of my members. He said, I recently raised my rate and I got denied from a client. I listened to your module, I kept my same rate, and I got another video opportunity a week later, and I gave them the same rate that I gave the denied client, and they were very happy with it. Thank you for everything. That is freaking amazing, and this is something that I talk about all the time, and pricing yourself. So basically what happened is he raised his rates. He said my self-worth, because when you price yourself, you're pricing your self-worth. I'm pricing my self-worth at a higher level. And a potential client denied him, and instead of lowering his self-worth, he said, no, I'm going to stay true to it. And sure enough, a week later, he gets another job opportunity, and he scores that client at his new price. And that is just, when I heard that, I'm like, dude, major props, major claps, because that is such a difficult thing to do mentally, because you just got rejected, and then you're gonna say no, like this is what I'm worth. Like I know it deep down. This is what I'm worth, and the next job opportunity. I don't know. I talk about this all the time. Like as soon as you get rejected, like that next job opportunity is just like right around the corner. It just blows my mind. It's happened to me many times. It's obviously happened to Sam, and maybe it's already happened to you. Who knows? But I just wanted to shout Sam out, and next time I want to shout you out. So just send me a DM. This is a community. This is a collective effort. We are all trying to do the same thing. We're all in this together. And so I want to keep creating that community type feeling and celebrate our wins. So that's the first thing. Number two that I want to talk about today, and it kind of has to do with pricing, sort of. But what I've been seeing a lot of people do, and I used to do this myself, is when you're pricing or giving a quote to a potential client, a lot of people are just writing up an email of like what they offer, and it's fine, it works, but it just doesn't look great. So what I recommend you to do is to create what I call a pitch deck or a proposal. Well, they're kind of both the same thing, but it's just this really nice, beautiful PDF or PowerPoint template. And what I like to do is I like to customize it to their brand. So this is before like you even get hired. You're basically proposing, like you're giving them a quote. You're like, this is what I propose to you. This is how much this is going to cost. And what I like to do is, instead of just having it be a generic template or whatever, use their photos, use the brand that you're doing the work for, use the brand's color palette, start using their elements in your template, and it's just going to tell them how much you care, and because of it, you get to charge more. It just screams quality. And you want your brand to scream high quality. Even though you might give them a super high quality product in the end, if you give them a super high quality product, and that could be video and photo, make sure everything else screams high quality as well. Don't just give them a super, high-end quality product, but make sure, your emails are extremely professional. The way you talk on the phone is extremely professional. You answer emails within 12 to 24 hours since they sent that email, right? And then if you give them a nice customized proposal or pitch deck for them specifically, it just screams even further of like how professional your business is. Even if you're just an individual, you are a business. If you are a freelancer, you are a business. Start thinking about those things and start incorporating those things into your next client, because you're going to be able to charge more. You're going to get a lot more yeses, and people are going to want to work with you, and just word of mouth. It's a domino effect, guys. I promise you. So hopefully that helps out a little bit. Just that piece of advice alone has changed the game for me specifically. So it's something that I'm really trying to like step up right now, and it's absolutely incredible. So that is what I've been doing, and it works very well. I recommend you try to do the same, and I hope you have an amazing Tuesday or Wednesday if you're watching this on Wednesday, and I will catch you next week. Later.